Alright, I don't want to alarm any of you, but I actually do have a Fantastic Beast of my own. In fact, let me go get him. Now, he's a bit camera shy, but... Say hi! He's actually very vicious. I mean, he'll bite you pretty mean if you mess with him. Fantastic Beasts, and Where to Find Them. So Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is the new spin-off movie in the Harry Potter universe. It stars Eddie Redmayne, Katherine Waterston, and is directed by David Yates, who also directed Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix all the way through Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Now, I'm a massive Harry Potter fan. I have all the books, I've seen all the movies, so when I heard they were making a new spin-off movie in the Harry Potter universe, I immediately thought it was a really bad idea. I thought to myself, is this the point where they're going to start milking money from the franchise? Also, the trailers didn't really sell me on it, so I thought the movie was going to be a flop. And it came to my surprise that it didn't flop. This is a really good movie and a really cool entry in the Harry Potter world. Now, this movie is about a wizard named Newt Scamander. He comes to America and brings with him a suitcase full of magical creatures to show the Americans that they're not really dangerous. But then the creatures end up getting loose, so he has to try to find them while keeping them a secret from the Muggles, or No-Maj, as the Americans call them. Now, this movie takes place 70 years before Harry Potter's time, so the movie has a really cool older tone, and it works great, really. Now, something the movie doesn't have to do is reset up this magical world. Even though it's a different time with different characters, it doesn't have to do that because the story that they have is so well done. There are some exposition scenes, sure, but it's not the main focus of the movie. We're so used to this universe, so when you watch it, it feels like you're coming home even though it's a different time with different characters that you've never seen before. There's also a lot of comedic moments between the creatures and the characters, and that just added more to the film because I feel like if it would have had a more serious tone instead of a little bit more comedic, it would have ended up really bad. Movie universes like the Wizarding universe, the sci-fi, and even the comic book universes, they need comedic moments to connect with the audience more. I feel like if there wasn't any comedic moments, then the movie would end up being really boring. Yeah, like that movie, but that's another story for another video. Now, there's something I want to mention really quick, and it's kind of a nitpick, but I don't care. The American Wizarding world refers to the non-magic folks as No-Maj. What? I really don't like that term. No-Maj? Muggles was a really creative term for the non-magic, and as soon as you hear it, you know exactly what they're talking about. No-Maj just sounds very rushed and unoriginal. It seems like someone just came up with it on the top of their head and they're like, yeah, that's good enough, we'll use that term. Okay. It might just be me, but I feel like they could have come up with something a little more creative. Plus, No-Maj, that just really sounds weird to me. But other than that, I really don't have any other issues with this movie. It really surprised me. I honestly thought that because of this movie, the Harry Potter franchise would just turn into another one of those movie franchises that just keep making more sequels that are really bad, and no one will end up watching them. But it didn't do that. It was really entertaining and a lot of fun. I feel like if you like the books, the movies, or even the action figures, you'll have a great time with this movie. Even if you're not a Harry Potter fan, I still think you'll enjoy this movie. It's a great movie for the entire family. I'm going to give Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them an 8 out of 10. After 15 years since the first movie came out, the Harry Potter movies are still really good and entertaining. Not a lot of movie franchises can say that. You think that after all this time, the movies will start to get stale and kind of boring, but they're not. They're still really impressive. Alright guys, so that's my review for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of the movie. Also, once again, don't forget to check out my Facebook page, All Things Movies. Like always, I'll have a link for it in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.